welcome back to my channel. How are y'all today? I am great. I am doing lovely. But anyways, in today's video I am going to be doing another reaction video. This time it's going to be by somebody different. It is Wansee Entertainment, I think, if I'm saying this right. I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. But anyways, they have a couple of creepy little videos out. I have not watched none of them. Well, I watched one, but not the ones I downloaded. But anyways, we're gonna do a quick reaction video on those, and yeah, I'm gonna add it to my playlist. I'm gonna link my playlist right above here or here, wherever it pops up. Link it there so y'all can watch it, watch all my other reaction videos, and hopefully y'all like it. Please make sure before you watch this video to give me a big fat thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I am watching y'all. If y'all not doing it, do it. Do it. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button now. Do it now. Like, seriously. Go hit it. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell button while you at it too. That way you be informed whenever I got new videos. I do all kinds of videos. Anything from hair videos, hair dyeing videos, makeup, DIYs, reactions. I'm a very bubbly person. I'm starting to get out of my shell slowly. I don't know why I'm doing all this. But anyways, but yeah, who's ready for a reaction video? Got my snack. Look, I like the Italian blend, the Italian cheese blend more than this one. I like Chex Mix. But anyways, if y'all love me, y'all should send me some Chex Mix. But anyways, but yeah, I'll watch this creepy little video. I'm gonna leave the little screen right down here in this little section below so you can watch with me. And make sure you subscribe, like, comment if y'all want me to keep doing this, or if y'all want me to try to do something else in between, whatever else, or if y'all got any other creepy things y'all want me to watch and check out and stuff. Yeah, I like creepy stuff. I like weird stuff. I'm weird, so welcome to my weird world. But yes, let's get off into this. Let me stop being weird for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let's go. Our new house was cursed. Da-da-da.
My name is Gabby, and this story is my true experience. When I was 11 years old, my family and I moved to a big house in a tiny town. Our new house was located at the highest point, which was at the end of the town. When we bought the house, the owner explained to us that his wife had just passed away due to cancer, and that the house was very precious to her, so she never wanted to sell it. Still, the owner said the house was too big and lonely for him, since all their kids were grown up and already moved to other cities. However, during the final part of the deal, he suddenly changed his mind and didn't want to sell the house. But it was too late. The owner stormed out of the office saying that it was his house and that we were going to regret it. Anyway, this was during the time my dad was sent overseas because he was in the military. So my mom, my older brother, and I had to live by ourselves for 6 months. During that time, we had really weird experiences. Sometimes we would wake up to the sound of a goat in our backyard. It would last the whole night. The next morning, we talked to the neighbors and asked if one of them had goats, but none of them did. So at first, we just decided to ignore the issue and leave it alone. Now, just for your information, our house design was kind of odd. Downstairs, we had my room, my brother's room, my soon-to-be-born sister's room, and a weird wide walkway that led to the backyard. And upstairs, we had a kitchen, living room, and my parents' room. The downstairs was underground, and the upstairs was technically the first floor. Anyway, one night, I decided to sleep with my mom, so I went upstairs with my brother. Later that night, we heard a sharp scream coming from downstairs. It sounded like it was my dad's voice screaming for help. He was calling all of our names. My mom rushed out of the room and was ready to run downstairs. All of a sudden, she stopped at the top of the staircase and looked at us with a weird expression on her face. "But your dad is still in Colombia. How could he..." And the next thing I saw was my mom abruptly falling down the stairs. That moment was so horrible. It was like someone pushed her backwards before she was able to resist. My brother called the police and I ran down the stairs to check my mom and see if she was okay. We struggled to bring her up the stairs, but we managed to make it to her room. When the police and ambulance arrived, they took my mom to a hospital and left 2 officers with us that night. I was crying the entire night, and we were so afraid. Due to falling down the stairs, Mom was injured, and unfortunately, we lost our new family member. The most chilling part was that they found large handprints on my mom's back, as if she was pushed by someone. This led to an investigation, but they had to leave the case open because no one was found in our house, other than the 3 of us. We all suffered and went through a hard time that year, especially my mom. She slid into depression. When she recovered, we moved the following year. However, more things happened throughout the year, but not as bad as the previous one. Just footsteps, broken plates, or similar stuff to that. We put that house on the market when we left, but no one has contacted us. One thing is for certain. I hope that we never have to go back to that creepy house again. I really, really don't want to go back.
Okay. So basically, you should have done some exorcism kind of shit. I don't know about that one. It was too short for me to like really get really scared on or creeped on or something. Creeped out by. But it was kind of weird, like, shit, if the owner tells you, oh, never mind, I don't want to sell it, I don't want to sell it, just fuck it, don't sell it. Like, you know what, there must be a reason. Can you give me a reason? Slide the paperwork back, but I don't really feel this one that much. It was pretty good, but like, I wish it was a little longer than 4 minutes. So let's watch another one. It's called If She Asks You this one question, always answer no. So let's watch it. That one is almost 7 minutes long now.
Well, a pleasant way to begin my 3 AM shift at Mercy Hospital. The first thing I did as I sat down was cut my finger. It was a paper cut. And despite working at one of the largest
worst cuts you can ever get is a
on a
paper
single
cut.
band-aid laying around. I sucked on my index finger like a vampire while I scrambled my desk for that band-aid. I found one.
Band-aid.
Purple. I'm a hospital receptionist, and all that means is I greet visitors, make appointments, and look nice. Well, as nice as a 30-year-old man who hasn't slept in hours can look. That night, as we call it, it was just me and a few nurses on the floor. Other than that, it was ghost quiet, except for the heavy rain. I sat back on the cheap recliner chair all receptionists get the honour of using. While adjusting my band-aid, I listened to the television mounted on the corner of the ceiling as it broadcasted a seemingly important message.
Authorities say the woman was last seen on Cedar Avenue.
I looked up to see if the television was showing any images of this strange woman. No. It was yet another crazy person with no name and no face who we were supposed to look out for. Not creepy at all.
Authorities also say the woman was reportedly walking around and asking people very, very bizarre questions.
I focused back on my desk and continued working, but I still listened as the news anchor went on and on. She continued.
The following statement was issued by an unidentified government official.
Listen carefully, folks. Whatever she asks you, answer no. Do not, under any circumstances, answer yes.
Officials won't comment further as to why, citing security clearance. Peter asking that you immediately call 911 if you deem anyone suspicious.
I thought that part of the coverage was quite odd, but I wasn't sure anything could scare me anymore. Working here at the hospital, I thought I'd seen it all. At the flash of the ruby red ambulance lights, I've seen people come in with severed arms, legs, fingers, people who somehow managed to scoop out their eyes, failed suicide attempts, and much, much more. You get used to it.
Gave me
my head was
goosebumps.
practically sunk into my desk as I filled out paperwork. That's when I heard something very subtle initially. I heard it coming from the front doors, the entrance. The automatic doors opened and closed. opened and closed, slamming against each other and sounding an obnoxiously loud thud each time. The very dim lighting I had surrounding my desk flickered incessantly. "Hello?" I called out, seated behind the safety of my desk. Only the whistling wind responded. "Hello?" I called out again. I felt obligated to check if someone was there, especially since it might have been someone who was injured and needed our attention. I reluctantly picked myself up from my chair and walked over to inspect. I nearly slipped and cracked my head open as the entrance floor was almost flooded with rain. I noticed footsteps, wet shoe marks that seemed to be inside the hospital and I back out. I stood near the doors, poking my head outside, and looked. All I heard was the distant sounds of sirens and honking cars. The rain poured harder. The peace and quiet was disturbed within moments of me sitting back down. The automatic door started again, opening and closing, slamming shut, and letting in more rain as they did. But this time, I heard gentle footsteps make their way towards me, tapping closer and closer. Someone slowly emerged from the darkness between the entrance and front desk. A woman with drenched black hair approached, wearing a dark brown raincoat and a pair of boots that were too large for her too legs. Her face was inundated with wrinkles and wet makeup, her black eyeshadow smudged. Despite the heavy rain outside, she didn't seem to have bothered wearing her hoodie. "Hello, how can I help you, ma'am?" She didn't respond. She looked around, scanning and observing an unimpressive hospital. "Is there something I can help you with?" Still nothing. We engaged in a brief stare down, which she won. I looked down and pretended to gather important paperwork. "Are you here to visit someone?" Then finally, she responded, without talking. She simply nodded and then took a few steps forward, her hands hanging down her side. Her posture was unnatural, almost uncomfortable. "Okay, for now I need you to sign here, then you'll have to wait a few hours for visiting time to begin," I said, pushing forward a sheet of paper and a pen. She raised her arm to sign and then abruptly stopped. She seemed startled by something on the desk. She looked at me, tilted her head and, with a smile that was as wide as her eyes, said, "Would you please move that for me?" I was confused at first, and then she pointed at it with her index finger. As drops of rainwater tapped against my desk while her arm hovered over it. I took the little crucifix we had at the front desk and put it in a drawer. The woman proceeded as if she was going to finally sign the paper and then stopped before writing anything. She dropped the pen on the ground and stood there again, staring at me. She asked me a question. "Do you reject the Trinity?" "I'm sorry," I replied. For a few more uncomfortable moments, the woman stood there like an ancient statue. I had no idea what she meant by the question. "Ma'am, who exactly are you here to see? Family? Friend? What's your relationship with the patient?" Before I could finish talking midway through my question, the woman turned around and walked out the door, still smiling and her eyes as wide as I'd ever seen on a person. I went back to work and tried to move on, but her creepy mannerisms were trapped in my mind throughout the night. At around 4 a.m. I spotted one of the children in our hospital walking down the hall. "Nina, is that you?" I called out. All the kids in the hospital knew me. I was proudly considered one of the cooler employees. I let them break the rules. I brought them snacks upstairs and even told them scary stories, despite their predictable regret later on. Nurses would get angry with me every time I held one of my scary story nights. They always had a bunch of bed sheets to change the next morning. I only did these things for the kids when I wasn't busy, when it was a quiet night, and this was one of those uneventful nights, which of course was a good thing. Anyway, it was very odd to see Nina awake at that time, walking down those shadowy halls. She was absolutely terrified of the dark, and yet there she was. "Nina, is that you?" I squinted my eyes as I walked towards her.
"Sorry, Matt,"
she began.
"I don't want to be there anymore."
She had dragged her blue blanket along with her, which was her way of gesturing to us that she wanted to move to another room. "You ever kids bothering you again?" I asked. I took hold of her hand and began walking her back to the elevator.
"Matt, please, don't make me go back up there. I don't like the new nurse."
I stopped walking. "What?" I said, kneeling to Nina's level.
"She keeps asking us the same question over and over. I said no so many times. I keep telling her no, but everyone else kept laughing with her and saying yes to her. Please, I don't want to go back up."
Nina's words immediately played flashbacks inside my tired, overworked mind. Something about a strange woman going around and asking me even stranger questions. I didn't pay enough attention to that broadcast to notice the woman, but even if I had, I thought she had left the hospital. I ditched the elevator and ran up a flight of daunting stairs, stomping against each step with all the force I could muster. I probably woke up all those sleeping employees, I was so loud. I opened the doors to the children's room and couldn't believe my eyes. I checked each room, each one on each floor. I woke up my co-worker nurse and asked about the children. She couldn't find them either. We looked everywhere and put the hospital on lockdown. We set off all possible alarms and other emergency procedures. We didn't find them. All that was left behind were their clothes.
Okay. That one was weird as fuck. Like, really weird as fuck. I wish there was like an end part to it. Like, did y'all find the kids? Just kill them? Like, if all their clothes was left behind, you mean, I don't know. Did you take their souls or something? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. That was weird. That was really weird. But I wish, like, a lot of these had, I like endings to stuff. Like, when I watched the It movie, it has an ending. Like, even though it has a second part, it has an ending. It's that. Jesus. Anyways, I wish I had an ending. I wish it would describe, like, what have happened to the kids. Did they see a strange woman somewhere else again? Like, did he report that to the police? What happened? Like, besides the hospital being on lockdown, y'all can't find the kids. So what happened? No security cameras, no nothing. I'm a very precise person. I like to ask a lot of questions. Like, could be a detective. That's how many questions I ask. I don't know if that's just a woman thing. Could be. Anyways, so that was those 2 clips by Wansee Entertainment. Can y'all make an end clip? Like, if y'all watching this video, can y'all make like a what happened at the end? Did they found them killed somewhere? Like, what happened to the kids? Like, I like endings. I like to know what happens at the freaking end, you know? Is that just me? Am I weird? No, I don't think so. I know. But yeah, if y'all like this video, please make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe button, hit the like button. Like I said, I know when y'all hitting the like button, I'm watching y'all with my eyes. So, yes. So, what did y'all think of this? Leave it down in the comments below what y'all thought about these 2 clips. Would y'all even check them out? Would y'all rewatch them? Would y'all want me to do another one? Leave it down in the comments below. I'm always open for everybody's opinion. So yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Bye.